What's going on, everyone? It's time for another film review. Today we're gonna be doing something a little different. Today we're gonna be I'm gonna be. I have like 9 family comedies I want to check out, so we're gonna start talking about those. And I watched the first one I wanted to check out recently, and that is Cloak and Dagger. So yeah, Cloak and Dagger was released by Universal July 13th, 1984. It stars Henry Thomas, Darnie Coleman, and Michael Murphy. It was written by Tom Holland, produced by Alan Carr, and directed by Richard Franklin, who's also done films like Road Games, Psycho 2. He worked on Psycho 2. He's also done the film Patrick, Link. Yeah, that did some good 80s horror stuff. And it has at a box office of $9.7 million, which was considered a flop when this was released, and I could see why. So Cloak and Dagger. Well, so it revolves around this one kid who basically his mom died, his dad's working all the time, so he lives on video games and stuff on his Atari, and one day he also dreams up like espionage like games and stuff like that, sort of like a lonerish kid type of deal, and yeah, he basically plays this game with himself and one of his buddies, and it gets really ridiculous because he has like a fake gun he runs through a mall, which like that would never happen. and, yeah, but so amidst this playing the games, he witnesses an actual FBI agent getting like killed, and he tries to tell somebody, but no one believes him. So, and then the person who got killed gives him a Atari cartridge with some government secrets on it, and it's up to him to like try to get it to the people, but no one believes him. So he has to go on the run from these bad guys trying to get it, and basically do his espionage stuff, and trying to save the day. So, yeah. So yeah. Besides the fake gun in the mall thing, who the hell would give an 8-year-old kid a cartridge to go give to the authorities and no one believes him? Like, come on. Like, this was the most cheesiest dumb movie I've seen in a while. Yeah. I was not too big into this. It was pretty odd. Some of the action scenes are okay in it, and the acting's not too bad. Cinematography's pretty decent and stuff, but boy, I found the kid to be actually the main star to be annoying, and wasn't really getting into it because just how annoying and dumb decisions were made, and it was just a waste of time. It was like a child made this movie. It had a cool like premise and stuff, but the execution wise, it was kind of sloppy and just like not all there to say. It could be budgetary reasons, but for the most part, it would like have a cool scene drag for a while, have a cool scene drag for a while, which was common back in like the 80s. Some films are like that back then, and but like not all the jokes hit, especially nowadays, and it was just and, like I could see why this film was made because Atari was getting big. Video games were getting big at this time. Even in the next film I'm going to be talking about, it's about big video games as well, and it's trying to capitalize on that. But they didn't seem to know what to do with those things. So this one is just your typical some kid has government secrets and bad guys chase after him film, and it's not all interesting. It was kind of boring. Nothing really new. You've seen pretty much everything, but it wasn't really worth the time, I'd say. I was pretty disappointed in it. Besides some okay action scenes and that, the rest of it was just garbage. It was just, I don't know how to put it. Besides that, I was not into it, and this was another disappointing film that I watched in a row. So this is the second film in a row I did not like. So yeah, it was just a boring mess, and the some really unrealistic stuff that kind of would appeal to like younger kids, but it's definitely not what I was expecting. So yeah, Cloak and Dagger is quite the interesting idea, but boy, did they mess it up hard, and it was not that good. So I'm going to give Cloak and Dagger a 1.5, only because there's some decent scenes and the cinematography and acting was somewhat decent. But other than that, like the whole story and at least the premise was interesting, but the rest of the story and characters weren't fleshed out. It was just a jumbled mess. And yeah, that's why I think it only deserves a 1 out of 5. So yeah, there's a trailer link down below if this sounds like something you might be interested in if you want to check it out. But also check out if you want check out my Instagram where I always post clips of films that are usually better than this on my story. I usually have the film hashtag in the subject on a film and a hashtag so you're aware of it. Also, link down below is my letterbox at derekpreviews. That's where I post my first star rating right after watching the films. And yeah, so follow me on one of those two platforms to stay in the loop. Like this video, share it so more people are aware of it. Comment your opinions of the film down below. Let me, if you have any, let me know your thoughts on it. And also, if you have any films or film franchises that you want me to, that you want to hear my opinions on in the future, I'll put those down below too. I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can, and if I can find them, and I'll review any genre. So feel free to put whatever you want down there. And yeah. And don't forget to subscribe so we find something weird, obscure, on somewhat like this together that you probably never thought of checking out, or so you could hear my opinions on popular films and classic films as well. And also, don't forget to ring that bell because we're going to continue on with these 80s video game based movies next in another family action adventure comedy, The Wizard, in the next review. So make sure you ring that bell and make sure you subscribe. And I guess I'll watch out for all those crazy kids carrying government secrets around. And I guess I'll see you all in the next review. So until then, cheers. Hopefully it's better than the last two movies, but we'll see. I don't have a good feeling about this, but we'll see how it goes. So cheers.